right, hey everyone.
How's it going?
Morning.
Today we've got Billy Joe McFarlan, who launched Zero Ice a little over a year ago, and it's this international success now. So it's great to have Billy Joe here. He's Scottish. He's been in Australia for about 10 years or so. He started his most recent business with a dream to spend more time with his family. He's been working in construction most of his career, and he's left that 3 months ago to go full-time with Zero Ice. Is that more or less correct, Billy?
Yes. Yep. Pretty much. For the day I left school, I was in construction, a couple of gigs in call centres at certain points in my time when it was too cold in Scotland, and I pretty much on the tools the rest of the time.
Just brilliant. And of course, we've got Aaron Cicino. Aaron Cicino has been a mechanic his whole life. He runs one of the best mechanic workshops in Brisbane. He started Aztec Auto how many years ago?
Oh, mate, Jesus.
100?
Yeah, I'm almost that old. So I've had a couple of my own businesses in mechanics and had business partner and stuff. But Aztec Automotive, I think, has been going since 2016.
Right.
Aztec
right.
Automotive.
Yeah. Oh, so like 10 years. Yep.
Yep. We've moved different locations, obviously gotten bigger and bigger as we've gone on and whatnot. But Aztec Automotive's been going since like 2016.
Yep. And recently launched Aztec Off-Road to provide a range of great four-wheel drive and camping accessories to your customers alongside what you've been doing with Aztec Auto.
Yeah. We specialise a lot in four-wheel drive, so it's a passion of ours as well. And we've got the best country that we live in that we can explore. Go out camping. It's a big thing. So we've teamed up with a couple of brands like Wild Track and EFS, and trying to get them out in the market as well.
Absolutely brilliant. So, Billy, tell us about Zero Ice. This is the most unlikely success story that I've heard, in recently. What is Zero Ice?
So, Zero Ice is literally just reusable ice cubes. Little cubes with water inside them. You freeze them, stick them in your esky in your cooler, and you're good to go. They come in bags of 100, so I've got a little 100 bag here. That's for your lunch boxes and stuff. I was always taking it to work and keeping my smoke cool before I heated it up and stuff. We do bags of 300, and then we've got large cubes as well. So for your bigger eskies, and they'll keep your bait cold, fish, camping, drinks, barbecues, everything. They're just save you from buying ice ever again.
Just brilliant. What a simple, elegant idea. That's just fantastic.
The cubes have been around since the 90s, like the 80s and 90s on our ads and our comments and stuff. Obviously, the market material, can't believe it's taken until 2026 to get ice cubes and stuff. And then people are commenting, I had these in the 80s and stuff like that. So it's funny they're taking a comeback.
Wow. And look, what countries are you selling these in now?
So we started in Australia and the US, obviously very similar outdoor cultures. And then recently we're going to launch at the end of May in the UK. So we've been on pre-order there. It's been strong. We've had a good amount of orders there. A lot of retailers actually reached out in the UK as well, which was surprising. Since I've been away, apparently the barbecue culture is becoming quite big in the UK. A lot of smoked meats and outdoor barbecues and stuff are getting a lot more popular in the UK. So had a lot of different Instagram channels and stuff reach out. And then recently we launched on a crowdfunding platform in Japan. So they introduced products like Western products into the market a little bit different. So basically there's 5 or 6 different crowdfunding platforms. You list your products on there, say for 45 to 90 days. And then the Japanese market kind of yes or no, whether they like it. And then if a certain number gets hit, then you've got 45 or 90 days to fulfill on that order, basically. So it's just a kind of safe way to introduce it. Yeah. So that's went really well, actually. We just hit six figures in revenue on that. So very, very
that's insane.
Surprised at that. Yeah, it's been good.
Just brilliant. It's awesome. Just brilliant. And so tell us the bad news. What what dramas and problems have you encountered in the last year?
The biggest drama has been stock. With me working, like I only left work 3 months ago, and I remember looking in December, going, "Oh, I've probably got enough stock to kind of see me through Chinese New Year and the suppliers going off and stuff like that." And then kind of January picked up in the US, obviously getting it coming out of winter and stuff like that. So yeah, sold out like 6 weeks ago. So probably stock and finance and cash flow and all that good stuff that comes along with it has probably been the biggest concern. I've probably in the 12 months I've probably been out of stock for four months in the US. So it's been difficult on cash flow. Yeah, it's been a struggle that way because you don't want to turn the ads off. You want to keep the pre-order running. You want cash flow coming through, but then you need to fulfill on your orders. So trying to be transparent enough with customers and trying to kind of keep everybody happy is probably the struggle.
Absolutely. Wow. Yeah. Well, what a great success story. So, Aaron, tell us about Aztec Auto. So you've been getting in parts anyway for clients who are they're getting a lift kit or something for their four-wheel drive, and that's what launched Aztec Off-Road.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, we've been doing. Obviously, we've been an EFS distributor now for. I have to be coming close to 2 years, and just trying to find ways to get it more out there, basically. And then we started doing some work for a company called ACP, which is Wild Track. They own Wild Track. Just started off doing some mechanical repairs for them, and then they come in and seen the gear that we have and the stuff that we got, and they approached me and said, would you be keen to sell our stuff? And I said, yeah, mate, we're always keen to sell good products. You know what I mean? So, I've tested a few of them out, and I don't like selling anything that I don't trust. But these guys are local. The guy brings it all in himself. Started small, and he's got a warehouse in Perth. He's got a warehouse pretty much all over the country, actually. They do all the four-wheel drive shows and stuff. But so we started selling their stuff, and that's what launched the Aztec Off-Road, because I just wanted to get it out there. Why not? It's good to sell one or two things in the shop, but if we can sell it online and make money in the background, that's where we want to be.
Yeah, and it just makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Like you've been doing this for decades now, and so what needs to go in a car. Like if someone's going to ask someone what to do, like what should I buy to for my four-wheel drive or whatever, it makes sense to go to a mechanic who's been doing it for many years.
Yeah, and the good thing about some of this Wild Track stuff too is like let's say for instance, you got the family that does camping, every second weekend, and they're in their rigs all the time. Then they have permanent battery solutions and things built into the trucks. But if you got someone who does camping once or twice a year, then you don't need to go and outlay thousands and thousands of dollars of stuff in your vehicle when you can get a Wild Track portable power pack and a solar panel, and that'll run a fridge, on its own. And then when you get back, you stick it in the shed. It's a lithium battery. It lasts forever. Put it on trickle charge so it's charged back up. Put it in the shed. And then when you want to use it again in 6 months' time, it's ready to go. It's half the price, and it just takes up a little bit of room in your boot when you need it. So, they've got so, obviously, that's only a speckle of what they do, They do tents and eskies, and, they're about to bring in their own fridges. They're about to bring in all their own dual battery systems. That they're getting really, the stuff they're going to be bringing in is just insane compared to what they already have. So, it's a big market, you know what I mean? And one company touches pretty much it all. So,
yeah, just brilliant. Excellent. So, where can they go to find you guys online?
Well, I'm aztecoffroad.com.au. Nice, sweet, and simple.
Yeah, and we're zeroiceofficial.com.
Excellent. We'll put the links underneath the video. That's great, guys. Thanks so much for sharing what you're doing there. It's really, really encouraging to hear. So, wonderful. Thanks.
No worries. Thanks for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Nice. Take it easy.